A knife is, arguably, only as good as the cutting board it's being used on. Whether the task at hand is chopping vegetables, carving meat, or prepping a garnish, there's likely the perfect cutting board for it. Plus, these oft-reached-for kitchen tools are versatile. They can act as a serving plate or a layer to protect your table from heat and scratches, for example. But how exactly do you pick the right cutting board? Well, for starters, it should give you enough room to chop and slice, and it should be relatively easy to clean and store. It should also be able to stand up to stains and odors, as well as handle slippery foods or juicy ingredients.
Hi! If you are new here, welcome. You are watching Compact Reviews. We aim to update on the latest and best everything that has to do with cooking and the kitchen. We test them out in real life so you know what they're like even before buying them. For someone who loves cooking, nothing could be better than Compact Reviews.
In this video, we will discuss the top 5 best kitchen cutting board. So let's get started. Number 5. Sonder Los Angeles Cutting Board. This board is a showstopper. It's made from American walnut, with decorative accents from cherry and oak wood. You may find yourself leaving this one on your counter, rather than placing it in a cabinet, just to show it off a little. It also is perfect for displaying food. Cheese plate lovers will find that the board is perfect for serving cheese and charcuterie. That's particularly true since one side of the cutting board has a long groove that's perfect for a baguette or crackers, or, I particularly liked the way it looked when it was filled with small bright red tomatoes, our tester says. But this cutting board is also functional. Since it's reversible, you can use either side of it during food preparations. The indentation on one side is handy for sectioning off one ingredient if you're chopping up lots of items or keeping round ingredients from rolling off of the board. Number 4. Dexas Heavy-Duty Grip Mat Cutting Boards. A flexible cutting board makes transport of chopped up items easy. Just lift and fold up the edges to create a handy funnel to send food into a pot or bowl. You'll get a set of 4 in bright colors, each perfect for everyday usage. For thin boards, these are relatively sturdy, even while their thinness makes them easy to store in cabinets or drawers. Moreover, grip marks on one side of each cutting board prevent the cutting boards from sliding around. The plastic is both non-porous and non-absorbent. The colors are attractive and can also help you remember which board you used for which ingredient. To clean, use hot water and soap, or just toss the cutting boards into your dishwasher. Number 3. 13 Chef's Villa Acacia Wood Bar Board. If you only have a small job mincing up a few cloves of garlic, for instance, or quartering a lime, it can feel like a hassle to drag out a full-sized cutting board. Enter the 13 Chef's Villa Acacia Wood Bar Board. The grain of the tropical hardwood is beautiful, and it's just half an inch thick and 12 by 9 inches in size. It's lightweight, perfect for smaller tasks, and can be easily stashed away in cabinets when not in use. The board is reversible, with one side that's totally flat, and another with a juice groove running around the edge. Small indentations on the two sides of the cutting board make it easy to pick up. To clean, this cutting board can be hand-washed with warm water and mild dish soap. Smells can be treated with white vinegar or lemon juice, and stains can be cleaned with salt. Our tester found this method effective for removing the smell of garlic and onion. Note that this board does require regular maintenance. The manufacturer suggests treating it with food-grade mineral oil every 3 months. Number 2. OXO Good Grips Cutting Board. The biggest advantage of a plastic cutting board is the ability to pop it in the dishwasher after use. A wood cutting board will crack and deteriorate with dishwasher use. One side of this OXO cutting board has grooves around the edges to catch liquids before they run on your counter, plus rubber grips, so that the board won't slide around on your kitchen counter. Our reviewer especially liked that these grips are designed in such a way that she can easily lift the board off the counter without needing to paw at it or slide it to the counter edge. The other side of the cutting board does not have grooves, but can be used for chopping. A reversible board comes in handy if you're preparing meat or fish and wish to avoid cross-contamination. The board is made from polypropylene, which doesn't retain smells and also guards against the kinds of deep scratches that can occur when you're using a sharp knife. Number 1. John Boo's Chop and Slice Maple Wood Cutting Board. This John Boo's cutting board is substantial, so you won't feel like it's slip-sliding around on your countertop, but it isn't heavy or cumbersome. Made from wood, this attractive cutting board is elegant enough to use to serve cheeses and meats, but it's also a workhorse in the kitchen. Since it's reversible, you can flip it over to use the other side when you need a fresh cutting surface. This cutting board has a 1-year warranty. Since it's wooden, it requires a little additional care to keep it in top shape. It should never be left out wet or washed in the dishwasher, and it will need to be pre-treated before you use it. This special care is worth it, according to our reviewer, because this board was built with professional use in mind. It should last most home cooks a lifetime if it is well cared for, she says. Our tester also noted that while the board seems a little large at first, the extra space ultimately felt like a luxury when prepping food. That was our list of the top 5 best kitchen cutting board just for you.